26 million. That's how many items are here at the Henry Ford. This Model T taken apart is just one of them. Only a sliver of their cool stuff is out for the public to see. The rest is in the cabinets and drawers of their massive archives. Today, I channel my inner Nicolas Cage and go in search of our own national treasure. So many rows and corridors to explore, and with 26 million choices, making a decision became a daunting task. I enlisted the Henry Ford's Jeannie Miller to point me in the right direction.
Okay, Mo, choose any cabinet you want.
Oh, I want to make the right choice.
You will.
That one.
You chose well.
Gosh, behind door. Wow. Oh, whoa.
These are Henry Ford's classical violins. Many of them are 300 years old. Have you heard of Stradivarius violin?
I have heard of Stradivarius, and I know it's kind of like the A#1. I mean, that's...
It is. He is the most famous of the makers.
Antonio Stradivari was a 17th century master craftsman of stringed instruments, such as violins and cellos. He's considered the greatest artisan in his field, and his violins the most mellifluous in the world. This particular violin was made during his golden period in 1709. You were holding something over 300 years old in your hands.
I am.
Does it make you a little bit nervous?
No. Hopefully.
For the layman, what is it that's so special about this instrument?
People have tried to discover that for a very long time. Some people say that it's the shape of the violin, the thickness of each piece of wood. Other people think it might be the volume of space inside the violin. And people have tried for a very long time to try to copy it and get the same sound.
How do you take care of something like this?
Recently, we have now been able to use CT scanning and ultraviolet photography to be able to discover some things about our fiddles.
CT, or CAT scans, the same kind used in medical procedures, are used to look inside the violins in order to study repairs done to them over the centuries. The Henry Ford uses UV, or ultraviolet light, to illuminate imperfections and repairs to the violin that can't be seen under normal light.
The really surprising thing that we knew nothing about, this little violin had some bugs in its scroll. And not now, this was a long time ago. And the person who repaired those bug holes did it so well, we had no idea until we got the CT scans back.
So there are bug mummies in the scroll?
The bugs are long gone, and their mummies too.
Violin bugs are one thing, but I wanted to hear the sound that makes Stradivarius one of the most sought-after violins in the world. We asked Kimberly Kennedy, a violinist from the Detroit Symphony Orchestra, to take it for a spin. So what's it like to hold a Stradivarius?
It's frightening. You think you're gonna drop it, you think something terrible is gonna happen, but what is really exciting about it is the sound that it produces. It likes to play.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Detroit Symphony Orchestra, Kimberly Kennedy. Letting a 305-year-old violin come out to play never sounded so good.